Almost 2 months of planning, meetings, and presentations. That's what it took for the National Investigation Agency or the NIA, Enforcement Directorate or ED, and local police forces to conduct several raids over the past few days at the houses and offices of leaders of Islamic outfit, Popular Front of India or PFI, and its allied organizations. And finally, following this, the central government banned PFI on Tuesday. But what exactly is the procedure to actually ban an organization? How does the government do it? And what happens when an organization is banned? I, Apoorva Mandhani, will answer all of these questions for you in this video. Now, it is basically the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act which empowers the government to declare an organization an unlawful association or a terrorist organization. This is basically what a ban is, though just to clarify, a terrorist organization is defined differently from an unlawful association. In this case, the centre has declared PFI as an unlawful association. Now, the notification issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs or MHA banned PFI and its associate organizations, including the Rehab India Foundation, which is RIF, and Campus Front of India for 5 years under UAPA. The notification gave several reasons for the ban, saying that PFI has been, and I quote, pursuing a secret agenda to radicalize a particular section of the society, working towards undermining the concept of democracy and show sheer disrespect towards the constitutional authority and constitutional setup of the country, unquote. This notification has been issued, that is, the ban has been imposed under Section 3 of the UAPA by issuing a notification in the official gazette. An unlawful association, just to let you know, has been defined under the law as any association which has any unlawful activity as its object. Basically, in other words, which functions for an unlawful purpose or which encourages or helps people to indulge in unlawful activities, that is, illegal activities. So, this is the notification that has been issued now. Now, what happens next? The next step, as per the law, is that this notification will be referred to a tribunal within 30 days. This tribunal decides whether there actually is sufficient cause for declaring the association unlawful. So, this reference by the government will have details of the cases. The NIA, ED and state police forces have registered against PFI and its other associations across the country. Basically, will try to justify the ban before the tribunal. The tribunal will then issue a notice to the PFI demanding its reply and will hear both the sides before arriving at a decision. And who is a part of this tribunal? This is basically a one-man tribunal, and the government appoints a High Court judge to the tribunal as and when necessary. So, just to give you a very recent example, on 15th November 2021, you might have read that the government had declared Zakir Naik's Islamic Research Foundation or IRF as an unlawful association, very similar to what it has done to PFI now. The Ministry of Home Affairs MHA had then set up a tribunal headed by Delhi High Court Chief Justice D.N. Patel to adjudicate over the ban and see if it's justified, and then on 30th March this year, this tribunal confirmed the ban. So, that's what in short will now happen. Now, what exactly happens once an organization gets banned? What happens to the organization and what will happen to PFI and its members now? The law, that is UAPA, is actually extremely strict, and declaring an organization a terrorist organization or banning it for being an unlawful association has really very serious consequences. So, for example, Section 10 of the UAPA makes it a crime to be a member of a banned organization. That is, you cannot continue to be a member of a banned organization, and it can land you in jail for anywhere between 2 years to a life term. There are different categories. Section 7 of the UAPA gives the government powers to prohibit use of funds by an unlawful association. The law also gives powers to agencies and police to raid and search premises of such organizations and to examine their books of accounts. Section 8 also allows the centre to, and I quote, notify any place which in its opinion is used for the purpose of such unlawful association, unquote. So, the place here can include any house or a building or even a tent. And once the centre notifies such a place as something that's being used by an unlawful association, the local district magistrate is then supposed to make a list of all the articles in the place and prohibit any person from using these articles that the magistrate might think might be used for purposes of the unlawful association. Now, Let's move on to the next question. Can an unlawful association challenge this decision to ban it? The answer is yes. They can file an application before the central government. If the government rejects this application, the organization or any person affected by the notification can take it further and challenge this rejection before a review committee within 1 month. This committee is headed by a sitting or a former judge of the High Court. If this committee thinks that the government's decision to reject the application was flawed, it can order removal of the ban. So that is exactly what might happen now. Firstly, like I said, the matter will go to a tribunal, and it also empowers the organization or its members to challenge the decision, and like I said, has very serious consequences for anybody who continues to be a member of this unlawful association, that is PFI, that has been declared by the central government. That's all I have for you for now. This is Apoorva Mandhani for ThePrint. For more such videos, do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.